Yo, what's up, everybody? You are now listening to From the East Side with Love. As always, it's your boy Kosher, and we got some sports news to talk about. NFL training camp started, UFC fights, Clarissa Shields fighting. Let's get into it. So, basically, the biggest, hottest ticket right now is NFL training camp, and this is basically when the rosters finally get together, but there's like over 100 players sometimes, and they got to trim to 53 players. So this is the start of the preseason, and basically, this last Thursday is the last Thursday before. This is the last Thursday of non-football. Excuse me. Excuse me. Moving forward from now, it's going to be football stuff going on basically from now till the end of the year and so on and so forth. So, if you're a huge NFL fan, huge football fan, well, this is your time. This is your time to shine. So, let's talk about some of the news that's happened already. Big news that's happened. The Bengals, we don't know what's going on with their defensive end, and their rookie, right? Like they have contract issues. Henderson and the rookie that they drafted, but they still haven't signed yet. In the first round. So there's that. Justin Fields narrowly escapes a major injury. He got carted off, but it looks like he only has a dislocated toe. So I'm sure the Jets are real happy because like they've had quarterback woes, and Rodgers, Zach Wilson, you name it. You know, it is what like it's just now with Fields. Who knows how long he's going to be out? But they have Tyrod Taylor that can back him up. So there's that. But they did invest some money into Fields. 2 years, 40 mil. So I'm sure they want to protect their investment, and we'll see how things play out for him. Um, Looks like Mark Andrews is going to return to the. Oh, okay. Okay, I see what that is. He's definitely coming back for the Ravens, but I guess week one he's gonna play against Buffalo, and he had that big drop. So there's that. Cam Ward, the number one draft pick on my Titans. Like I'd be amiss if I didn't speak about him. Come on, I'm not gonna be like the media that doesn't talk about the number one draft pick of this year's draft. Like that's insane. Had a decent first day of training camp. Second day was kind of well, he would call the first day mid. But I don't think he had a really good second day either. So um it'll be interesting. Will Levis, which him, Cam Ward, and Will Levis were gonna battle for the number one spot, but Will Levis opts out to do season ending he had an injury on the shoulder / arm type area, so he's gonna get that fixed. Ill timed to say the least, because I I believe a lot of people believe that Cam Ward was gonna be the starter, but the head coach Brian Callahan wanted the competition, and I believe that he was looking forward to trading Levis for I don't know anywhere between a fourth and a sixth round pick. Um, because I do think the Titans and Levis they just need to go their separate ways. I think the fan base is scorned, and I think Levis just unfortunately had a short end of the straw, and it's best to move on. It's best to move on. Um, but him opting to do that surgery now kind of solidifies that Cam Ward will be the starter, but also kind of I don't know, maybe it's up to Cam Ward now. Like it's really up to him to keep that mentality, like that it's not for certain, but there isn't really any other challenge. The other backup quarterbacks on the Titans, they're not a threat. Not to say that Levis would have been a threat, really, but he had more juice going into this offseason or into this training camp than the other guys. So there's that. Christian Wilkins, which is the defensive tackle, interior tackle for the Raiders. The Raiders released him. The Raiders released him because of contract issues, and he had his foot injury. This is a big story that we're not sure what's gonna happen. Um, this guy's a stud, like top 5 at his position. So I would love for the Titans to pick him up. I don't know what's up with his injury though, and obviously the Raiders did not feel good about it, and that's why they released him. So yeah, this is a big news for any team that, I mean, if he gets healthy, yeah, this is big. Is there anything else that I'm missing? Hall of Fame games around the corner. Oh yeah, this is the Bengals. Um, yeah. So yeah, I think we've covered. I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm sorry. This is funny. Um, oh yeah, Aaron Rodgers on the Steelers. Well, there's that. Yeah. Micah Parsons. That's going to be interesting to see how the Cowboys navigate through that. Obviously, his rookie deal. I know he wants to make money. So, and he's outspoken. Good player, good edge. So, there's that. Let's move on to the UFC real quick. We got Whitaker versus Ritter. Um, they, I believe they both made weight already. This is going to be a good, decent card. It's on ABC. Peter Yan, Bryce Mitchell, Mag Modov. I'm interested to see that. Again, this fight got canceled. Aaron Pico. Aaron Pico's nice. Came from Bellator, PFL. Um, so yeah, and this looks intriguing right here. Marcus McGee versus Peter Yan. I'm familiar with Peter Yan, not too much with Marcus, but look, 10-1. So that's pretty interesting. And look, this right here, to look at this, Bryce Mitchell versus Nurmagomedov. You know these guys are killers. They both have a decent record right here. So, but obviously Whitaker versus Ritter, that's the main event to pay attention to. But the big news from the UFC, I would say, at least for me, and I think people who could appreciate this, is that Dana White earlier this week says Cyril Gane will be facing Tom Aspinall for the belt later on this year. I think it's in Abu Dhabi, or it's going to be in the Middle East somewhere. This is a statement that Tom Aspinall released. This is Cyril's third title shot. We are going to try and get rid of Cyril Gane from the title picture for good. So I think this is actually a really good matchup because Gane's a kickboxer. Tom Aspinall likes to use his hands, but also has a decent ground game for a heavyweight. Gane won his last fight, so it's good that he has confidence. But I think this is a good, decent matchup. Now, Gane's chin might be sus because Tua Tagovailoa had touched it, and Tom Aspinall seemed stronger than that. So that might be an issue. But Gane's also a kickboxer. He should be able to know how to move inside the octagon. Um, the edge to me goes to Tom, but it would be interesting if Tom doesn't win in the first 2 rounds. If he can get to the third round, I'd be interested to see where Gon go, like how Gon is holding up and how they got to the third round. If it doesn't get to the third round, it's because Tom already got him out of there. I think he knocks him out or grounds and pounds, or at least hurts him in grounds and pounds. Gone. I think it happens first or second round, but there is enough hope that Gon can pull it out, because even though it would be an upset, it's not. Gon is talented in his own right. He deserves to be up here. It's just, can he finally put it together? And maybe he can against Tom. I don't know. I don't know. So my money would go on Tom winning no later than the second round, ground and pound. He hurts Gon and then ground and pound. But if Gon wins, then it'll probably be because of decision or a head kick or something, like something Tom did not see. But whatever happens, I believe would be the winner that will go against John Jones if that John Jones fight can really materialize. And obviously John Jones wants to fight on the independent White House card, so we'll see how all that comes into play. But this, to me, in a couple of months is something to watch out for. And this fight, yeah, like that's what's up. That's what's up. And I believe, I don't know if you guys, UFC 320, I think that card is like super stacked, dude. Yeah, look at this. Look at this card, dude. Look at this. This is, I mean, anything you want. Like, you pick up, they got it. Like, yeah. UFC 320 is awesome. Let's see when that Tom Aspinall fight is. Tom Aspinall. Sorry, I spelled that wrong. Tom Aspinall versus. That's in October at UFC 321. So, yeah, like, that's back to back. Yeah, UFC cooking up in October for sure. And then, real quick, last but not least, Clarissa Shields. She's been in the news lately. 2 reasons. Layla Ali said she would get back into the ring if she got paid $15 million. Supposedly, Clarissa Shields said, I got your $15 million. And was like, I'm ready. I don't want to see that match. I think Layla Ali is far too removed from boxing. But Clarissa Shields is fighting this weekend and against Lonnie Daniels. Don't know too much about Lonnie Daniels, but it looks like my money would be on Clarissa Shields handling her business and doing what she does. And also, if you guys don't know, Clarissa Shields did retire from MMA. She was tired of going back and forth. So, yeah, I mean, kudos to Clarissa Shields. Definitely a strong lady. Definitely somebody who got her from the mud. And I think she just goes through. I think she has another victory up her sleeves. I believe she's undefeated too. Let's see. Yeah, she's undefeated. So, yeah, 16-0. Yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see the outcome, but I think Clarissa still wins, and there's that. There's that for women boxing. Anyway, guys, let me know what y'all think. If y'all, who do you guys have for early awards for the NFL? Are you guys doing fantasy football? Are you guys excited for the NFL? Are you excited for the UFC card happening tomorrow? Are you guys gonna watch the Clarissa Shields fight? I'm here for it all. Let me know what y'all thinking. It's your boy Kosher. Stay blessed. Stay positive. We out. Peace.